I began for about a year before 2006 to start noticing some physical manifestations. I couldn't sleep without medication. My body in spring and the summer would hurt, and I didn't know why. I wonder if it was allergies. And it kept getting progressively worse and worse and worse until one Sunday night, it's like I just broke. It's like my body broke. And I even had to have a hospital stay because my body would hurt and I couldn't sleep. And they went to look and see what was wrong with me. And then I remember the moment it went from a physical pain to an emotional deadness. And I remember thinking to myself, so this is depression. I was a focused individual. I had memorized lots of Bible. I did not miss time in my Bible, loved my Bible, was not having any besetting sins, was serving God. I was doing all the right things you should do. And so of all the guys that should have had this stuff hit them, it was me. When people go through any disease, anything there is, it's external to their body. They can see it. They know what it is. But you can't MRI depression, anxiety. You can't do an x-ray of it. It doesn't show up on a sonogram. All you can do is have somebody who's been through it tell you what you're going through. And so a lot of people are afraid to go to a psychiatrist. Christians, a lot of them are afraid. They kind of feel like Saul going to the witch of Endor, and they think the spirit of Spurgeon is going to rise up from the boards and curse them. And so this is to give them access if they or someone they love are going through this. Pastors may not know it, but they have scores of people who are going through this, and they just don't know it. Or do I want to give it to the people who are suffering so that they can know what to do with it, and the people who are around them can listen in? And that's who I'm going to give it to. To the people who are suffering, what I went through, what they're going through, and what they need to do. That's why I'm giving it. So we're going to have 4 hours, approximately. And the first hour is on what I went through. And the second hour is what they're going through. What's happening to them, because it's terrifying. And I'm going to tell them what's happening to them and what they need to do. And then the third hour is just to look simply from Hebrews 12 about chronic pain. Eliphaz, Zophar, and Bildad just simply did not think a good man could be going through this. Job felt that because he was good, he shouldn't be going through this. And so do not despise the chastening of the Lord. So we're going to look at that. And then the last one, we're going to look at a spiritual inventory that I find a lot of people that I can help mechanically, and I can help, medically to get to the right people, and I can show them just physically what they're going through. But a lot of times their spiritual life is not robust to be able to handle the load. And so I have to be able to speak to that, because a lot of times a psychologist, a psychiatrist doesn't speak to that. And so I try to speak to the whole thing and to the people that are close to them on how they should help that person going through it. If you don't have somebody understanding that's a listening ear, you're in trouble.